Hello, Damian.
Hello, Miss.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. Okay. How many more students am I going to have today? I only have one student. You and I. We are only two today.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes, I think so. There are only two. I mean, you and I. No more students. I'm going to take off this jacket. Okay, I am waiting for more students to come. Did you do your homework, Damian?
yes, I do.
Okay, so we have here pages 96 and 97, yes?
Yes.
Comparing adjectives. Do you have your
Yes.
homework there?
Yes, I have.
Okay, thank you. So we have here that we are going to compare, first of all, this exercise, yes? It says the DX9 is smaller than the file box, yes?
Yes.
And then continue, please. I'm gonna help
Okay.
you with the correction.
1 second, please. Okay. No, pero, profe, disculpe, es que aquí no sabía si era lighter.
Lighter,
Si
lighter.
lighter. Okay.
Yes.
DX9, o sea, DX9 is lighter than the Firebox.
Right.
Firebox is faster than the DX9.
Mm-hmm.
Firebox is brighter than the DX9.
Mm-hmm.
DX9 is cheaper than the Firebox, and DX9 is nicer than the Firebox.
Yes, we were comparing two personal digital assistants, right? Okay, and then we have complete the dialogue with the comparative form. Okay, you are going to be Sarah and I am John, okay? Because there are no more students.
Okay.
Okay, hi Sarah, how is the new job?
Hi, John. It's fine, thanks. And I am much happier now.
That's great. By the way, where's your office? Are you still in town?
No, we're in Wales now, right in the countryside. It's quieter than London, of course, but it's much prettier, and my office is a lot bigger than the old one.
Bigger. What's the journey like?
It's great. I go in by bike every day. It means I am a lot fitter than I was.
And do you ever take the train to work?
No, the journey is a bit longer, but it's much easier than going into the middle of London.
Yes, that's good. Damian, I'm going to help you with the pronunciation. Look at the chat, the pronunciation of J. Yes? How do you say this word?
Journey?
Journey.
Journey.
Mm-hmm. There was another one that I saw here that you didn't pronounce. John. Yes, it's John. John, say that.
John.
John, J fuerte, Y suave. Okay, so you say journey, John. Yes, but you say yes, soften, not yes, it's yes. And yard. Yes, and the same word young. Can you repeat, please? Young. Damian, young. Jonathan, are you there? Damian. Okay,
Perdona,
Damian.
profe, mi internet está muy mal.
Okay, repeat after me. Yes.
Yes.
Yard.
Yard.
Young.
Young.
Journey.
Journey.
John.
John.
Yes, that's right. Okay, let's continue with the homework. Good and bad. Say if the sentences are wrong or right. I need to move to a better room, please. I hope our sale figures next month are better. Is this right or wrong?
Yo puse que estaba bien.
It's right, yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's right. The new model is
Better than the last one.
the problems were
And good doesn't exist.
wars. Yes, the comparative of bad
Yes.
is worse. So the problems were worse than I thought.
Ah, ok.
Number
Sí,
five.
estaba viendo la antes. Okay.
Is number five
is right.
Yes. And number 6?
It's wrong. My new PC is better than the old one.
Very good. Okay, now look at the pictures and compare UK with Spain. The weather in UK, British food. The weather in Spain is better than the weather in UK. What else do you have, Damian?
Digo las que yo escribí.
Yes.
Yeah. The public transport in UK is better than the public transport in Chile.
Okay.
The food in Chile is nicer than the food in UK.
Yes.
British cities are cleaner than the Chilean cities.
Yes, that's right.
The British costs of living are higher than the Chilean costs.
Yes, that's right. Okay, very good. What else? We have pages 100 and 101. Yes. 100 and 101 is also homework because here we have the practice of the superlatives. Yes.
Yes.
The superlatives. We have here the most expensive, the best, the worst. And now here we have 3 different cars. Yes, and we're going to use the superlatives. At the Geneva Motor Show, the big car makers showed us a picture of the future. The newest cars from Car Making Alliance, TPCA, Toyota, Peugeot, Citroën, and Alliance, are special because they are some of
Cheapest.
the cheapest cars they have ever made. The Citroën C1, Peugeot 107, and Toyota Aygo, which will cost about 8,500 euros, all have the same basic design. Toyota, now one of
the biggest
car makers in the world, provides the engines, and the cars are all made in the same factory in Kolin, where labor costs are among
the lowest
in Europe. Cheap doesn't mean bad quality. The new range has one of
the cleanest
engines of any modern car and meets
the latest
standards for CO emissions. So here we have short adjectives, but now we have long with the most. Yes, the most compact. What do you have in number 2, Damian?
The most affordable.
Repeat after me. Affordable. Asequible, okay? Affordable is asequible. The V8 is?
The most important.
The most important will be?
Will be the most popular
car. Yes.
Car.
And this was the
most powerful car on display.
But with a price tag of 1 million, it was also
the most expensive, and they only plan to make 300 units.
Very good. Complete the text with the superlative again, please. Carlos Chandia, do you have this homework?
Yes.
Where are your cameras, guys? I only have Damian with me with his camera. You know that for English you need cameras.
Okay.
Carlos, read please. Thank you. One.
In the irregular forms,
Yes.
one of the best looking concept cars as the show is the Mitsubishi Nisi 444.
4 times 4. 4 times 4.
4 times 4.
Mhm.
In general, 4 times 4 SUVs have the worst figures for CO emissions of any kind of car, but the Nisi is different. It has a new
Hydrogen engine.
hydrogen engine, which will give it the best CO emissions figure possible, 0%, and with its powerful engine and 4 times 4 design. The Mitsubishi Nesi will be able to handle the worst driving conditions with ease.
Yes, that's right. Okay, exercise number is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the review. It says here, read the sentences and correct the mistakes. Number 1, in 2001, we had the best results ever. Remington is the most, no, this is not correct. What is the correct adjective here, Carlos?
Remington is the oldest gun maker in the US.
Very good. Walmart is, this is a problem of order. Walmart is
the largest company in the world.
Yes, it's the largest company, not the company the largest. London is
The biggest city in England.
Yes. Francisco, do you have number 5?
Yes, miss.
Okay.
The worst.
Can you give me the complete sentence, please?
That was the worst presentation I have ever heard.
Yes. The GTX2.
The GTX2 is the most successful product we have ever made.
The most successful product, yes. They say?
They say the Bangkok Oriental is the best hotel in the world.
The best hotel, repeat, hotel.
The best hotel in the world.
Hotel.
Hotel.
Yes. Intel's?
Intel's latest chip is the smallest processors they have ever made.
The smallest processor, right. Make sentences with the superlative using the notes. Studying economics was the best decision I have ever made. What do you have, Damian, in number 2? The most expensive thing you own.
My iPhone is the most expensive thing that I have.
That I own.
That I own.
Uh-huh. Carlos, what is the nicest city in your country, in your opinion?
I think that Valdivia is the nicest city in my country.
Uh-huh. What is the most interesting part of your career? And the most boring part of your career? According to the experience, Carlos, you have had at the university, what is the most interesting part of studying aviation engineering and the most boring part for you?
Oh, I made one with my job.
Ah, okay. You work? Do you work, Carlos?
Yes,
Where do you work?
I work in corner shop.
Oh, nice. Corner shop. Okay, go ahead.
Driving around the city is the most interesting part of my job.
Of my job. J fuerte. Job.
Mhm.
And?
And waiting in the parking is the most boring part of my job.
Okay, very good. Thank you. And who is, Damian, the most famous person in Chile,
In
in your opinion?
my opinion,
Uh-huh.
I think the most, so I think Martín Cárcamo is the most famous person in Chile.
Okay, and the richest person in Chile?
I think that Sebastián Piñera is the richest person in Chile.
Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, guys, so we are going to do some practice today, yes, with the comparative and superlatives, and then I'm going to explain the oral presentation that you are going to have next class, okay? We are going to continue with practice. Here in this exercise, we have to discriminate between comparative and superlatives, yes? So my sister saying she is than me. When you have than, it's because you are comparing. Yes? Sometimes than can be omitted. It's not obligatory. So you have to be very careful when you answer these kinds of questions, okay? So Damian, Carlos, Francisco, Camila, Jonathan, everybody please unmute yourselves and everybody participate. Number 1, please.
My sister thinks she's more intelligent than me.
Yes, she is more intelligent than me, but I don't agree, it says. Okay, number 2, please. Camila, Carlos, Francisco, Damian.
Avatar is probably the worst film I've seen.
Yes. Okay, number 3, please. What is the superlative of the adjective wet? Wet is humid. So what is
Weather?
the, you always with the superlative you say the. So what is the?
The wettest?
The wettest month of the year. Do you think Harry Potter films are than the books? Francisco,
better.
Jonathan, Camila, please, are better. Because we are comparing Harry Potter films with Harry Potter books. Number 5, who is
The most powerful?
Who is the most powerful person in your country? No comparative, it's in the country, superlative. Number 6. I think Men in Black 1 than Men in Black 3.
More funnier?
No, because it's funny finishes in Y. Easier, shinier.
Most funnier? Was that funnier? I was
The
funnier?
Ah, it's a comparative then. Is or was
funnier.
Funnier than Men in Black 3, yes. Is Angelina Jolie than Sandra Bullock? You are comparing here. So here you have
Older.
older. You're comparing the two. John is, that
The
I
nicest.
know, the nicest. No comparative here. Only superlative. So the score is perfect. Everything is correct. My sister thinks she's more intelligent. Francisco, please, read the sentences.
The first one.
Number
was
2,
this.
Avatar.
Avatar is probably the worst film I even seen.
Number 3.
What is month of the year in England?
Yes.
Do you think the Harry Potter films are better than the books? Who is the most powerful person in your country?
Yes. Camila, can you continue reading? I think.
I think Men in Black 1, no, Men in Black, I was funnier than Men in Black 3.
3. Repeat. 3.
3.
3. Yes. Is Angelina, Camila?
Is Angelina Jolie older than Sandra Bullock? John is the nicest person that I know.
Yes, that's right. Okay, guys. So you have your handouts, yes?
Yes.
Okay, guys. So we have 2 pending handouts to finish this semester, yes? Last class, we saw, this handout about the weather, and we said the weather is hotter, is colder, the best. Then we talk about restaurants, cheaper, the best, the cheapest, the healthiest, the most delicious. So we have in these conversations comparative and superlatives. Then we talk about English. English is much better. It's easier, yes, than before. So here, one more time, you have the rules of the comparatives. When you have 1-syllable adjectives, you say slow, slower, fast, faster, taller, shorter, nicer, larger, bigger. When do you double the consonant? Bigger, hotter, thinner, is when you have 1-syllable adjective, consonant, vowel, consonant. Cuando tienen un adjetivo de una sílaba, donde las 3 últimas letras son consonante, vocal, consonante, se dobla esa consonante. It's only 1 syllable, and it's consonant, vowel, consonant. So you say here, bigger, hotter, thinner. Okay, here we have 2 verbs that can be used, with more or with ER. The 2 are correct. Clever, which is astuto, inteligente. The comparative can be cleverer and also more clever. The 2 are correct. Quiet, you can say quieter or more quiet, and the 2 are correct. Okay? Then when you have superlatives, yes, you have here slow, the slowest, the fastest, the tallest, the shortest, the nicest, the hottest, the thinnest. It's the same rule with 1 syllable. 2 syllable, you say the most expensive, the most beautiful. And here you have the exceptions. Good, better, best, bad, worse, worse, far, further, furthest. Far, the comparative and the superlative can be written with an A or with an U. The 2 are correct, okay? But here in this page, we don't have the use of Y. What happens, Camila, when you say funny? Funny is funnier. Happy, happier. Silly, sillier. Lonely, lonelier. And then you have the happiest, yes? This is when you have letter Y, yes? And there is one more exception, guys, that probably you don't remember. Fun. I am writing in the chat. Fun is entretenido. Funny is cómico, okay? So you have to make the difference because you can say the party was fun. Yes, Coco Legrand is funny. Yes, Álvaro Salas is funny. Clowns, circus are funny. Yes, funny is cómico. Fun is entretenido. And the comparative of fun is not funner because it's one syllable, right? The comparative is more fun. It's an exception too. And another is the superlative where you say the most fun. Yes? In the case of funny, the comparative is according to the rule. Funnier and the funniest.
Funniest.
In my opinion, Coco Legrand is the funniest comedian in Chile. That's, you know, my personal opinion, right? Okay, so here you have, you know, more explanations. Let's do one more exercise, guys. We're going here to choose superlative and comparatives. The weather, Camila. Number one, you have three options. You have to choose one.
The weather was much warmer in England than in Spain last week.
Excellent. Damian, number two.
Liverpool don't play as better as Manchester and City.
No. Okay. What happens when you study as? I am writing in the chat. As es tan como. Yes? Last class with the homework, we said that the Empire State Building in New York is not as tall as the Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur. Do you remember? So when you use as, you have to use a simple verb, not comparative, not superlative. So you say as big as tall as expensive as.
So it's as good as?
Yes. No, in this case, it's, I don't know if it's good or it's well.
As well as?
Okay, let me check. But acuérdense, cuando usen el as, el verbo en el medio va simple, no va con comparativo ni superlativo, okay?
Okay.
So, let me see the exercise now, okay? So, Liverpool, aquí es well. ¿Por qué? Porque es un adverbio. ¿Se acuerda cuando estudiamos el how do you cook? I cook well. Or how do you drive? I drive well. The adverbs. When they talk about play, in this case is the adverb well. Okay?
Okay.
Damian, can you give me number 3, please?
John is younger than...
How do you say Juan in English?
John.
J fuerte, a ver.
John.
Fuerte.
John is younger than David.
Aquí tienen los dos lo que te están enseñando. J fuerte, Y suave. ¿Ves? Mira, John is younger than David. Younger. Repeat again. John
is younger than David.
Very good. Okay. Camila, number 4, please.
His latest film is more exciting than the last one.
Excellent. Francisco, number 5.
The new chairs aren't nearly as comfortable as the old brown ones.
As the old brown ones, as the old. You see that
As,
here,
yes, ¿lo digo?
repeat after me, as comfortable as.
As comfortable as.
Okay, the pronunciation is comfortable. Can you see the chat? No. I'm sorry.
Comfortable.
Comfortable. What is the pronunciation?
Comfortable.
Comfortable. So, ven que se usa el verbo solo sin comparativo. You don't say more comfortable when you say as. So, as comfortable as. Yes, Francisco?
As comfortable as
yes.
the old brown ones.
Very good. Okay. Jonathan, can you speak? Do you have a microphone? Jonathan? No. Damian, number 6.
It's colder in Germany than in England during the winter.
Very good. Carlos?
I feel worse today than I did yesterday.
Very good. Yes. Francisco?
She's lost a lot of weight and is thinner now than she was last time I saw her.
Very good. Okay, Damian?
We are going to be busier next month. Busier next month.
This one or this one? The first one or the third?
The first.
Yes, busier. Repeat, busier. Yes, you are going to be busier the second semester too. Okay, Carlos.
The classrooms look a lot better now than they have all been painted.
Very good. Yes, they look better. We have the score 10 out of 10. Excellent exercise. Yes. Okay, good, guys. Okay, so we have finished. And where are the rest of the students, guys? Where are the rest of the students today? I think there is a webinar.
Es que creo que pensaron que hoy día había que hacer lo de los videos.
Ah, no, that's...
Se confundieron con el otro paralelo.
No, yo le mandé un mail en privado, porque si se fijan, cuando yo escribo en aula, les llega todo el mail, ¿no es cierto? Porque aula tiene a todos los 319 juntos. Pero yo anoche les mandé un mail privado a los 319-102 que me tienen que mandar el video hoy día. Pero ese video no les llegó a ustedes. Ese video, ese mail, ¿no es cierto?
No, por eso yo vine a clases, pero el resto no sé por qué. Me imagino que fue por eso, pero...
No, me dijo a mí la jefa carrera que hoy día iba a haber un webinar, algo así. ¿O no los
Pero es que
invitaron?
no. O sea, a lo mejor, pero no sé si van a eso tampoco.
Ah, yeah. Okay, it's their decision, but I'm going to explain the oral test, yes, that you're going to have next class, okay? I am going to give you 2 pictures, yes? First, you have to describe the pictures. I see, yes, in the background and the description of the pictures. And then you have to compare these 2 pictures. Yes, you have to compare these 2 pictures using 4 comparative adjectives. No superlative in the oral test. Yes?
Okay.
So, one class is, because you have I'm sorry, my telephone. Okay, I'm sorry. You have three 319 classes. So one class is going to describe two people, two persons. Another class is going to describe two cities. Yes, two cities. For example, Rio de Janeiro and New York. And the other class is going to describe two cars, a Peugeot and a Mercedes-Benz, for example. You understand?
Okay.
So you
Yep.
have to wait for your photographs. Yes? You have to wait
Okay.
for your photographs. So I already sent one video, I sent the photographs to 319-102, right? Okay, so let's see, let's practice a little bit this. We're going to have, I am going to choose, you know, one picture for you. Okay, this is going to be the picture. And then I am going to choose another picture, for example. So first,
We wanna have a test like with alternatives on internet.
no, that's the written test, but I'm talking about the oral test.
No,
First,
pero vamos a tener alguno, o sea, la próxima semana o la otra.
yes, of course. Here you have oral presentation, Unit 6, and the final written exam on July 31st.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the oral presentation is going to be about unit number 6, and that's what we are doing now, okay? And then you're gonna have a final written exam, yes? Okay, so, okay, here we have two women. Yes, what do you see in this picture? Please, Camila, Francisco, Jonathan, everybody please, unmute. What do you see in this picture? Hello, you have to speak English. Damian, what do you see in this picture?
Wait, es que estaba pensando, no me acuerdo las palabras.
Okay, Carlos, what do you see in this picture?
I see a fat woman.
Yes, what is she wearing?
She's wearing a brassiere.
Uh-huh, she's wearing underwear. Yes. Okay, what color is her hair, her eyes? Can you please describe more?
She has brown hair.
Uh-huh, and?
I think black eyes or brown.
Yes, you can also speculate and say she has long wavy brown hair and she has small brown eyes, okay? And what do you see in this picture?
I see a thin woman
Uh-huh,
who has blonde hair
yes.
or red hair.
And
And
she's
smiling.
yes, she's smiling and she has beautiful teeth. She has tattoo on her arms, yes. And she's wearing what?
She's wearing a dress.
A dress, and also she's wearing rings and earrings.
appearance.
Okay, now please compare woman number 1 and woman number 2.
The first woman is fatter than the second one.
Uh-huh. She's fatter, yes. And Damian, you can also speak, or Camila, or Francisco, Jonathan, all of you can participate.
The second woman is smiler than is more no.
It's happier.
It's happier than the first one?
Yes. Yes. I think this woman is shorter. Yes, than the first woman. She's thinner, she's fatter, she's happier, and she's shorter. Yes? So there you have 4 adjectives. That's what you have to do. First, you see, you describe what you see. I see a fat woman wearing underwear, and she looks sad. And in the second picture, I see a woman with red hair, with beautiful eyes and a beautiful smile. She's wearing a beautiful dress. She has tattoo in her arms. And then after that, you compare. The first woman is fatter. The second woman is thinner. Yes, that's what you have to do. But you can describe to people, to cities, or to cars. Yes?
Okay.
So if you describe the cars, remember please that you can use the vocabulary you have in the homework, right? Here you can say, this car is smaller than this car. This car is more, porque acá está, en la tarea está con superlativos, pero en el examen oral no me tienen que usar superlativos, solo comparativos. Entonces estos mismos los pueden adaptar si es que les toca describir 2 autos. You can say car number 1 is more compact than car number 2. Car number 2 is
more expensive than the first one?
Yes, very good. Okay, let's use the adjective affordable. Yes? What is affordable? Carlos, Camila, do you remember affordable? So, car number 1 or car number 2?
Car number 2 is more affordable?
No, car number 1 is more affordable. Affordable es asequible, comprable.
Oh.
So car number 1 is more affordable than car number 2. Yes? And,
yes,
okay, and what about fast? What is the adjective fast? And use the comparative, please.
The car number 2 is faster than the car number 1.
Yes, that's right. So that's what you have to do, okay, guys? Yes?
Yes.
Jonathan wrote in the chat, the woman on the right has orange hair. Yes, Jonathan, you can say the woman on the left, the woman on the right, yes. Woman number 1 seems happier or seems to be unhappy, yes. And primero cuando describes, Jonathan, puedes decir esto. I think woman number one seems to be unhappy. Pero al comparar tendría que decir happier. Yes? So, primero describen y después comparan las dos fotos. En un minuto, lo mismo de siempre, yo les voy a mandar las fotos, ¿ok? Ahora, para la prueba escrita, tienen que estudiar todas las tareas que han hecho del libro Essential Business Grammar and Practice, ¿yes? Aparte, tienen que estudiar todos los links y los handouts. Pero las pruebas escritas son netamente gramática. Entonces tienen que enfocarse en la gramática para la prueba escrita. En la prueba escrita tienen que tener todas las cámaras prendidas porque yo voy a estar presente simultáneamente con ustedes porque es el examen final y necesito hacer más supervisión. Entonces necesito todas las cámaras prendidas y yo voy a estar mirando que estén contestando la prueba conmigo. Va a ser en la misma plataforma de la otra vez que se llama Socrative y es una prueba que tiene como 40 preguntas y más o menos dura 1 hora. ¿Ya? Así que all the cameras on, please. When is your final written exam? El próximo viernes, Friday the 31st, okay? So you have
Okay.
to have the cameras and then Socrative in another. Tienen que abrir 2 páginas. Una, el Zoom conmigo, y otra con Socrative. Y quiero que estén todos con las cámaras prendidas porque voy a supervisar esta prueba simultáneamente con ustedes, ¿ok?
Profe, pero ¿y si estoy con el Zoom, pero solamente desde el celular? También, ¿o no? Porque no tengo cámara en el computador.
Sí, también puede hacerlo. Lo que quiero es mirarlos y saber que son ustedes los que están respondiendo a la prueba en otra persona.
Ujú.
Y bueno, confiar nomás de que no se copian, de que no se mandan las respuestas entre unos y otros, porque uno sabe que esto de online es mucho más difícil de supervisar, pero voy a hacer acto de más presencia en la prueba final escrita, así que por favor con cámaras, todos a la misma hora, vamos a hacer la prueba el viernes de 11:45 a 12:45, y esa prueba los resultados son inmediatos. Lo que me voy a demorar más es en corregir
El video.
el video, porque son 70 alumnos de los 319. Bueno, y tengo los otros también, el 322, tengo 2, el 324, el 321. Entonces, en eso me voy a demorar más, pero tenemos plazo hasta el 15
¿De agosto?
de agosto para subir todas las notas, pero vamos a trabajar en eso, ¿ok?
Oye, profe, avísale a los que están eximidos igual que se conecten, porque no creo que... No van a saber que se tienen que conectar a Zoom.
Es que ellos tienen la responsabilidad de informarse a través de los videos que yo subo a YouTube.
Ah, ok.
Y ellos están eximidos de la ayudantía y de la clase, pero no de las evaluaciones. Entonces ellos tienen que ser muy responsables de fijarse y de ver las clases grabadas en YouTube para estar al tanto. Ahora, si ustedes tienen en WhatsApp algo y les quieren avisar, perfecto, pero eso no es mi trabajo, porque yo ya les estoy dando la posibilidad de no asistir a clase y de eximirlo, entonces ellos tienen que estar pendientes.
Ujú.
Si quieren, ustedes le avisan, ¿ya? Ok,
Después-
guys.
Después del examen escrito, ¿hay más clases o
No.
ya se acaba?
Hasta el 31 de agosto. Y en los
¿Cómo?
otros ramos también.
¿De agosto? Ah,
Vuelven-
de julio.
No, vuelven a clase ustedes el 31 de agosto, el segundo semestre. ¿No han recibido,
sí.
¿No han
Pero-
recibido
pero-
el calendario académico?
Pero se refería del 31 de julio cuando hagamos la prueba hasta el 15 de agosto.
No, ahí tengo que subir las notas yo, ver los puntajes, ver casos especiales, los alumnos que les faltó un video, ponte tú, ponerme al día, ver casos puntuales y específicos, tomar pruebas atrasadas, pero eso lo hago con cada caso en especial. Tengo que tener
Ok.
las notas subidas hasta el 15, ¿ok? Pero van a estar de vacaciones hasta el 31,
Okay.
¿ok?
Sí.
Okay, guys. So thank you very much and see you next Friday. Yes? I am going to send the photographs before, you know, I am going to send the photographs, when do you, el lunes, el domingo en la noche les voy a mandar las fotos, ¿ya? Para que
Ya.
tengan más tiempo de preparar su... Y además les pongo en el mail que no, porque hay gente que hace los videos sentados y no, la idea es que se coloquen en alguna parte donde la cámara esté por allá y yo ver lo que ustedes están hablando y tratando de describir la imagen, porque hay personas que me graban así, entonces no, yo no veo interacción, no veo que estén desarrollando su fluidez y pueden estar leyendo perfectamente, así que esta vez no voy a aceptar ni un video así. Ahora, en los 319 no se ha dado mucho, fíjate. Los cursos más grandes que tengo alumnos nuevos no han entendido. Y ya me voy a poner fregada, porque en el fondo yo tengo que hacer que ustedes hablen. Entonces,
Profe, pero ¿y si yo tomo el celular con la mano y estiro la mano, digamos, como mirando el celular? ¿Se puede?
trata de poner el celular, no sé, mira, ponte tú aquí tengo una taza, lo pones ahí y tú te expones, cosa de yo verte que tú estás tratando de hacer tu evaluación en forma oral sin leer. Pero en el fondo la idea es que estén parados. Y si no, yo les pongo ahí en el mail, pídanle a una persona que los grabe. Muchos lo hacen así. Yo veo que hay alumnos, compañeros de ustedes, que alguna familiar los graba mientras están haciendo la presentación. Entonces ahí yo me siento mucho más tranquila de que están tratando de hacer un esfuerzo por hablar y no leer. Leer es muy notorio, o sea, yo me doy cuenta al tiro y bueno, cuando es el curso 1 no soy tan complicada, pero ya en los cursos más adelante la idea es que logren la fluidez oral y de hecho cuando hay clases presenciales los alumnos se paran adelante, yo me siento atrás y el alumno habla solo adelante y se mueve, se explaya, yo les enseño a usar el lenguaje corporal, a cambiar los tonos de voz para que sea una presentación interesante y no aburrida. Entonces, tenemos que ir de a poquitito avanzando en esos aspectos. Yo no he sido tan exigente este semestre porque es online, pero sí quiero ver que estén hablando y no leyendo, así que hagan el esfuerzo de manifestar eso un poco, ¿ok?
Ok.
Please. Yes. Además, les voy a dar tiempo para prepararse antes. Entonces usted la noche anterior puede ya buscar vocabulario, tener más o menos organizado para hablar. Cuando es una presentación oral, a veces los alumnos tienen que improvisar ahí en el momento, y ahí es mucho más demandante. Pero ahora yo le estoy dando más tiempo y todo, porque es distinto el asunto online. ¿Ok? ¿Qué dice
Ok, miss.
Jonathan, mándame un mail para recordarme, ¿ya? Porque tengo otra clase ahora, 2 clases más y se me va a olvidar. Así que mándame un mail si quieres que te mande de nuevo las tareas, ¿ya? Okay. Okay, so thank you very much, guys, and see you next Friday, okay?
Okay, miss. Goodbye. Have a nice day.
You too. Have a nice day. Thank you for being present today. Bye-bye.
Bye.